So Anthony Joshua, after his 7th round KO of Robert Helenius, 7th round KO, 7-day notice, Robert Helenius. Very impressive knockout in the 7th round from Anthony Joshua, right? Now we're looking to the future with a fight with the Bronze Bomber Deontay Wilder. Yeah, that's right. And this is a fight that should have happened years ago. We should be talking about a trilogy by now, but fortunately it didn't pan out that way. Now here we are today. Both fighters took a couple of losses, and both fighters are with new trainers and somewhat in a rebuilding process. But now they are on a collision course once again. But the question I ask, is Anthony Joshua ready for Deontay Wilder still? Because even back then, I felt like Deontay Wilder was just a horrible, horrible fight for Anthony Joshua for the obvious reasons. Anthony Joshua never really seemed too interested in facing Wilder. And Wilder's just a super, super dangerous guy. And AJ just never really wanted to press the gas on that fight, in my opinion. Now, some guys may say Wilder botched the fight and all that with the DAZN thing and everything. But I look at the energy from the fighters, man. I don't really look at that because fighters and guys in the suits, they use the business to kind of, sway the narrative or sway the public and things of that nature. Try to use the business sometimes. Sometimes the business is a factor and is a reason. But other times, you can look at the energy from the fighters and the parties involved. You can just tell by the things they're saying that they don't really want to deal with this guy right now or even at all. But let's see what Anthony Joshua had to say.
But yeah, we're carrying heavyweight boxing. I believe that for years I've played my part in bringing entertainment to heavyweight boxing, and that's why he was asking about the Wilder fight. I'm not comparing what it could have been. I'm just happy that we're getting this fight underway potentially soon, because it does. We'll look back in years to come and think, wow, look at that era, right? That guy fought everyone. That's what's important these days. Not protecting your own, not worrying about nothing, just fighting the best and giving it your best.
Now, I like what he said there, but one thing I didn't like when he said potentially, right? That's the key word I took from that statement, is that potentially. I thought we was going into this thing, right? Let's see what Eddie has to say.
I don't believe he's coming. I mean, he should do, because obviously Malik Scott is training Gerald Washington as well, and Wilder knows him. He's more than welcome to. I'd love him to come. But he probably wants to get the deal done before he starts flying over and squaring off with people. So I think the bigger issue for him is deciding if he actually fights before. He's running out of time because we wanted to make this fight for January. But again, I keep saying, let's not talk about Deontay Wilder and then we talk about it. But, we have...
He looked around his shoulder like Wilder was around him. I don't know, Eddie. I don't know if I believe that y'all go really follow through with this thing this time. Because come on, man, I seen what you guys did over the years when it came to the Bronze Bomber. You kept moving the goalposts, and fortunately for you guys, you had a lot of radical fans, American and British, that was co-signing the nonsense. Right? It don't take nothing for you to get in the ring and make it happen, bro. These are heavyweights. There's not too many of them. And to be honest with you, a lot of these guys are damn near to the point where they're going to have to start fighting each other more than once. And AJ and Wilder never fought at all. So I ain't trying to hear nobody know potentially or what Wilder's got going on. No, Wilder's ready for whoever. All right? He's ready. And Wilder fight with Helenius was a lot different from AJ's, as we saw. This was the first round. Look at this punch. Beep. Just taps him. And he misses his punch completely. Wilder literally just taps him and puts him down, bro. Puts him down like in a brutal way. Just tapped him, bro. No, look at that. That wasn't even a real punch. Bro, look at that punch. No real leverage behind it, no nothing. It was just an all arm. And like I said, you guys, I don't know where Wilder power comes from. It ain't coming from those legs. I know he got a shit ton of leverage. It's that country boy strength. That's the only thing it could be. He's dangerous. I don't care what nobody says. The only person in the world that could deal with him is Fury. And let Fury tell it, Wilder's the dangerous guy on the planet. So, yeah, man. I don't know. Is this fight going to happen? Is AJ ready for Wilder? Right? Is AJ ready for Wilder? I don't know, man. Watching the fight, I've seen some improvements in Anthony Joshua's game. Me personally, I like what I saw from AJ. Some guys didn't like what they saw. what I noticed that he was less robotic. I noticed that Anthony Joshua was less robotic in his fight with Robert Helenius. He was less robotic. He was throwing a variety of different jabs out there. He was feinting. He was moving his head. He's slowly transitioning from the stiff European style, and he's transitioning more to the saucy, rhythmatic American style. It's gonna take some time. And like I said, I wouldn't necessarily mind, me personally, if we was to guarantee this fight, because AJ still seems like he wants to really work on some things before he really hops in there with the Bronze Bomber. That's just what it looks like to me. It seems like he just really wants to hop in there and with some old guys and continue improving on what he's been building with Derrick James. Look at him. Continue building what he's been working on with Derrick James. So that's what I think AJ wants to do. But the Bronze Bomber seems really, really itchy on getting his hands on somebody. Look at AJ back to working. He back to work. You know what I'm saying? That's just why I like Anthony Joshua. Despite all the bullshit over the years, I like AJ and I'm rooting for him. But y'all know I'm a big Wilder fan. So I don't know, man. I'm rooting for both of these guys. I'm rooting for them to make a fight happen. Finally, you know, I'm rooting for them to give the fans a great show. I'm rooting for both guys to improve and get better at what they're working on, and eventually give the fans the great heavyweight showdown that we've been looking for. Like, subscribe, Hodge Boy. Peace out.